Bonjour. The kids. The kids. It's all about the kids. And then they say, I'm not a baby goat. Something like that. Alright, I'm gonna make a quick one while I had a thought. Thought on the matter of living in your own reality. Or what is your worldview, and therefore do we have common ground? Can we meet and cohabit, co-live, coexist within this shared worldview? So people say to me all the time, well, I don't know what world you're living in, what reality you're living in, but in the real world, established 1983, in the real world, this is how it is. And then I used to, I don't anymore, or seldom do I engage down this. I say, well, the reality that you think you're living in isn't actually a real reality. It's not real, it's fabricated, it's given to you. Exists only on TV, as they say. And so I'm sitting here as I picked up some groceries. Bonjour.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour, madame. J'aime ta barbe, monsieur.
Merci.
Je suis en train de pousser la mienne.
C'est notre
Un jour. Après, ça c'est quoi, 7 ans?
Oh, peut-être, quelque chose comme ça.
Moi, je veux être 7 ans, sans raser.
Oui, oui.
Un. First year.
Commence comme ça.
See you next year.
Oui, c'est ça.
Bye. Bye. And so part of observing the real world, a crucial element in observing the real world, the cornerstone, so to speak, of real world observation comes from being in it and observing it, seeing it with your own two eyes. Right? They say, oh, established. You put on the glasses and you look so intellectual. Hey, what a look. Look at that. You're getting old, man. Look at those baggy eyes. Yeah, it's all dark under there. So, worldview. You have a worldview that governs the way you operate in your life. Two things we know absolutely without a shadow of a doubt. It's not death and taxes. Taxes still is quasi-optional. You gotta opt in, but two things absolutely are. What are they? Talking to the class now. What are the two absolutes? Uno, you were born. And dos, you will die. Or at least your physical self will cease to exist at some point. You don't know when it is. It could be right now. If it were right now that the ticker stopped ticking, then you'd never see this video. But if you're seeing this video, I'm still alive and kicking. So it ain't now, at least not for me. Could it be today? I mean, could it be tomorrow? Perhaps, right? You never know. I can't predict the future, so I try not to do it. I don't pretend to know what the future brings. So, worldview. It's not what you know, it's what you intend to do about it. So once you know, you align your actions with what you know. And you don't engage in alternate. At this point, they're alternate because in the real world, we've proven it to myself and those around me time and time again. Turn this thing off, and it ain't actually happening. Now, of course, we can go down all kinds of tangents down that rabbit hole and say, okay, well, we know that the news is fabricated and it's sending you in all four directions. You know, cardinal points, the four cardinal points. You gotta be in reality to observe reality. All the right curves in all the right places. Just saying. Just because you ain't planning on eating there doesn't mean you can't check out the menu. And so you align your actions with your newfound or readjusted, because it's all thought correction, belief correction, converting beliefs into knowing. What is the difference? The other day, went to meet up with a friend, and I'll tell the story and then I'll send him the link to this video. Went to meet up with a friend I hadn't seen in a while. Mentor, so to speak. If you're watching this, listen close. And he had a buddy with him as well. And he tells his buddy, he says, hey, this is the guy. This is the guy that says the earth is flat. I interject, I say, listen, I didn't come up with that shit. All I'm saying today, right here, right now, is I know we're not on a ball floating through space. How do you know? Anyway, we didn't get into that. So his friend says, okay. So let me get this straight. If I walk off to the edge, I'm gonna fall off. If I walk straight, I'm gonna fall off. So I answered that question by saying, first of all, let's start with basics. All compasses point north. Every single compass points north. So where's north? Where's north? What? Well, north is at the center. Okay. The center of the earth, an anagram for heart, is at center, where all compasses point. Okay? And if you understand this basic fact, then you will then understand that there's no edge to fall off. That's all, and I use these words, that's all misinformation. That's part of the flat earth psyop conducted on humanity beginning circa 2014, 2015. Phew, explosion. You typed it into your search engine, the glue, you typed it into the glue, and you got what you get. You get Flat Earth Society. Your boy Tim, your boy Barry Soetoro, right after he's finished saying, Michael and I, right after he said, Michael and I, don't quote me, okay? Michael and I mean, we do not have time for a debate with the Flat Earth Society. And so then you look up Flat Earth Society and you go down that rabbit hole, find out it's all part of the controlled opposition, whatever that is, right? Manufactured reality. So, but why do they do it? Why do they unleash it to the public? So it's out there, and those that want to venture down that endless rabbit hole and spend thousands and thousands and thousands of hours in it, and then spend even more countless hours arguing with friends and family and trying to convince. Who are you trying to convince? You can't convince nobody of nothing, right? Might as well do a walk and talk. 2 seconds. Can't convince nobody of nothing. Or as the wise old adage goes, you can lead the donkey to the water, but you cannot make it drink. Or another one of my personal favorites, Oh. In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. Rat race. That's right. So what's that one about? In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. It's all around you there. Water being a metaphor for knowledge or truth, reality. Open your eyes and you shall see. All that good stuff. So you got people that are still trapped in the matrix, so to speak. We're all trapped in the matrix. It's almost physically impossible to break free of the matrix, short of going to live under a bridge or going out into the woods and going 100% self-sufficient. Hey, power to you if you're into that. But one of the 4 tenets of life is social interaction. And so we're not made to be solitary creatures. We are not solitary creatures. Same way a child needs its mother, a baby needs its mother to be. So our worldviews, sometimes they align, sometimes they run very different scripts to others. And as we try to elucidate people on different matters, in whatever way, either aggressively or subtly planting little seeds or thoughts, ideas, you plant little seeds. It's like, never thought about that. Or it's a wall and there's nothing getting through, just like all those plastic sheets they put up to protect us from COVIDs. I'm gonna say it again, COVIDs. Just as phony as AIDS. Everybody's got AIDS. AIDS. Talked about it before. Why they can put out some stuff like that, and it's funny because it's true. So what do? Do we continue making a point and say, nope, you're wrong. Look up. What is that? That's not a cloud. What are they spraying? Check out this documentary. Check out that documentary. On and on and on we go. To what? So that you have more people aligned with your own worldview. What if you're wrong? What if what you're seeing is really nothing? Could be. But no. You dig a little deeper, you ask yourself some questions, do some research. A lot of people have put out work on all subjects, and it's up to us to use our discernment that we have developed through the years on this path. The path is narrow because it allows but one to walk it. We're constantly re-evaluating, rehashing our stance on the various matters pertaining to reality, this so-called reality. So, thought I'd share that with you. No real conclusion, just a thought I was going through. And at this point, there you go. What a great place to park your bike, mister. And at this point, we shall carry on as we were, forever forward. Okay? All that good stuff. Peace and love. Self-love. Start with self-love, man. Gotta look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what can I change about myself? Etc., etc., etc. So, on that note and that tone, I shall see you when I see you. Have yourself a great day. Ta-ta.